So often when I am teaching people, I really want them to understand that there's not a magic powder, there's not a magic pill, but there are really great tools in the toolbox of things that we can use. And I knew that Bios Life Slim was one of them. But what impressed me also is that there are tips or additional things that we can do to help be more successful. And one of them is the recommendation that we call 4-4-12, and that's really eating 3 regular or solid meals a day and not eating in between meals. Now, many people are under the misconception literally at this point that we should be eating every 2 hours. But right before Slim was introduced, I had attended a conference on obesity, and there were researchers basically from throughout the United States that were addressing the entire concept of not only are we having problems with taking in too many calories, do we have problems with insulin resistance, but there's a whole nother area called leptin resistance. And the research suggests even in populations of people who are extremely overweight, that one of the ways that we can address this leptin resistance is by having periods of time where we do not eat. And one of the guidelines is not to eat after 6 p.m. That's really right in line with our 4-4-12, that you go 12 hours between the time you eat your last meal of the day and eating again. I was very impressed when I reviewed the tips that we were offering to people who started on Slim, that state-of-the-art research that I had just learned about was really being integrated in the field of insulin resistance and leptin resistance, and how important that is for people to release the fat from their fat cells.